It's been a long time. Here we go again. Okay, whatever. Introduction aside, I haven't made a video in like, I can't even fucking remember. It feels like a goddamn month, to be honest. And I'm like, why is that? So why didn't I make a video? Because I felt like I was just kind of repeating myself, going over the same problems, sick of hearing what's going on with me, I guess. Sick of hearing, like, just repetition, you know? And I don't know. Do I have anything new to say right now? Not necessarily. I just feel open, I guess, a lot more than I have been. Because it's stressful making a video. Like, it is. It's not easy. Because I got to open up, and it's not like I have all the freedom in the world to just say whatever the fuck I want on here. So there's limitations, blah, 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 like all this stuff. I just haven't felt it. Like, I haven't wanted to do it at all. But I'm like, okay, what have I been thinking about all this time? Well, too much shit. I'm like, it's been a while. Like, there's too many things that I've been thinking about. A lot of things that have fucking happened. I'm not sure what direction I want to go in, but whatever. I don't need to. I just want to talk. I just want to hear my voice again, upload it, and see wherever this fucking takes me. But Jesus, what the fuck? It's like street racing going on. Anyways, bunch of skid marks everywhere. I don't know. I'm like very. So I keep saying this. Like, I'm like, oh, I don't feel apathetic. Hey, okay, I'm bored. Like, I guess I feel this. I'm bored. I feel like this lack of passion, right? Like, this is why I said I'm not really saying anything new. I talked to my therapist about this, though. Something's still missing, right? Something's still missing from my life or whatever, right? And I think it was last week or like the week before, I was talking to my therapist about that and trying to figure out what's missing. Why am I so angry as well? Like, I've been having dreams where I'm just extremely mad. Like, something will happen to me, something unfair, unjust, or whatever. And then I just get so fucking angry. And I was talking to him about that too. And I'm still, like, asking myself that question. I'm like, so what's going on, Matthew? Like, what the fuck is missing from your life? Why do you still feel so down and quote-unquote depressed? And you don't really like living that much, I guess. I don't know, like, that's so difficult to, like, answer, you know, because I'm like, oh, is it love? I'm like, whatever, like, no, I don't think it's really that, and then that's my problem. I'm like, I'm stuck in this loop of uncertainty and confusion, and I've been here for a long time now, is what it feels like, a really long fucking time. And I keep repeating this to myself as well, which is just, well, here's the other issue, and I just want to be honest. I went to bed at like 1 in the morning almost. My fucking best friend came over and we were drinking, and you know, he stayed later than I thought, fucking drinking on a work night. And my memory, my brain, I'm not at full functionality. I also haven't felt that for a fucking long time either. I just don't feel fully functional. I feel just dazed out. Like, I lost my train of thought. Like, I completely lost my train of thought right when I was about to say something. I'm like, oh, repetition. This means that I don't even know where the fuck I was going. Like, I'm so clouded. And here's the, I have no motivation to, I guess, I don't know, help myself or something. like tonight, for example, like I'm gonna go to bed at like fucking 7 o'clock or something. Like I don't want to fuck around. It's gonna be a long day of fucking work. I kind of want to I want to eat and go to sleep. Like I don't want to play around. I just don't, because I'm not taking care of myself. I feel bloated as fuck this morning. Like these shorts that I've had for a long time, like they're so small now. Like I feel like a stuffed fucking muffin and a cupcake. Like it's so fucking bad. Like I hate it. But I have no motivation to do anything about it. And that's the shitty part. Like there's no motivation. You know, like very, very little motivation to quote unquote better myself, right? Because there's ways to better yourself. And let's go down the list. What are ways for me to better myself? Okay, I can sleep better. I can eat better. I can start exercising. I can really start, I guess, taking care of my physical health. But I have no motivation to do so. Like I don't care. You know, like I don't. I'm not like, hell yeah, let me take care of myself and physically. You know, and I know when I start doing that, like I do feel so much better. It's just I don't know. What the fuck is going on? Yeah, okay. I don't have this motivation. Oh, this motherfucker. Anyways, I don't have the motivation. I'm not sure where to get it. And that's a... I don't know. Was I ever motivated in life? Yeah, sometimes you have this. I had this passion behind something, right? And I'd want to do. But now, right now, I don't want to do anything. I don't really want to do much of anything. You know, like, oh, well, let's look at the good news. Like, at least I still got up to go to work. But like, why'd I do that, honestly? Like, what am I doing? I got to pay the bills, I guess. I don't want to stay at home. At the same time, I kind of wanted to. I wanted to just call out. I didn't want to fucking go into work because I'm so fucking tired, but whatever. I've dealt with this so many times now, being tired. I guess I've kind of gotten used to it, which is so sad. Like, I don't fuck with this. I do want to lose weight, but again, I don't have this motivation. Like, I feel like my mom, because my mom is morbidly obese, and she just completely let herself go her whole life. Never had motivation to lose weight, and now she's like suffering for it. Like, I'm not fucking obese. I'm just like, I'm definitely chunky. Got some weight to me that I don't like. You know, this gut that I have is intrusive and popping out of my fucking shorts as we speak. But yeah, I just, oh, it's weird to make a video again. Like, it's weird. I don't have the same fire and passion to just, I don't know, speak about my problems and stuff, because I did it so much. Like, I think about like what I've done with this YouTube channel or whatever, and how many videos I've actually made. Like, I've made a fucking lot of YouTube videos, and I've uploaded a lot of shit, and I've talked out a lot of different whatever the fuck's going on with me. And I felt burnt out. Yeah, I feel fucking burnt out. I talked to my girlfriend last night. Yeah, I'm still with her. Like, I guess I don't know exactly what we're doing. But anyways, I was talking to her last night. This is also kind of why I stayed up like later than I wanted to. But I wanted to talk. And I was also like, you know, kind of drunk. Had the intoxication flowing through my veins, so I felt this openness, right? That liquid courage to say more than I usually do, which is a shame. This is why I don't like alcohol, you know, with that regard. I don't like how it makes me open up. Like, I like to open up, right? But like, I wish I could do that on my own. I don't wish I had this fucking mediator that makes me open the fuck up about shit. Like, I don't like that. I like, why can't I do it by myself? You know, and you know, you have an impaired judgment when you're under the influence of any goddamn fucking something. But yeah, alcohol, it's like, I said so much shit to her last night. Like, I said a lot of fucking shit. And bits and pieces of it are coming back to me that I, like, remember what I was talking about. You know, I remember I even, like, cried for a second. I was thinking about my dad, right? And I was, like, thinking about, like, he's a good person, but I don't know, he's such a creep at the same time. And I was saying, like, to her, this is America, right? Like, American culture makes you this, like, piece of shit and this fake fuck, because the language of English, I don't know, here in America, you know, or whatever, right, is so disingenuous. The tone is disingenuous. The inflections in people's voices is disingenuous, because we're not meant to be close, right? Whatever, I've said this before. We're meant to build capital, not relationships. And that's the way it's always been here in the greater fucking west of the world, I guess. You know, my girlfriend said that. It's just, yeah, like, relationships aren't getting any better. They're not getting any fucking better. Like, we're just not. Like, we're getting real good at technology and advancing all that kind of shit, but the relationships have always stayed relatively shitty and disconnected throughout the entire humanity. Like, just throughout all of human history, I don't feel like relationships have gotten, you know, that much better or whatever. I guess this is the most peaceful of times, but how peaceful is it really? Like, we're still fucking killing each other, and there's a lot of violence. It's just, hey, now there's a fucking ability to record it, right? So, like, how different are we really? How advanced are we really? You know, we're not. We're very efficient with the technology, but not when it comes to interpersonal relationships, and the ability to talk to each other seems to have gotten more difficult as time has gone on. And then I started this whole thing with, like, yeah, what the fuck is missing from my life? Better relationships. The key to human happiness is connectedness with each other. Well, I don't know, that might help other people, but I'm not sure if that's for me anymore. I really don't know. You know, and I've been trying to figure out something here with all this talking, and I guess I got bored of trying to figure it out, and this morning I'm like, well, I guess let me talk and see what I gotta say. Let me see where I am. Let me try to explore some thoughts here, because I haven't been, and I haven't wanted to. I haven't wanted to explore my mind. I haven't wanted to explore my brain and what the fuck is going on, because it's too heavy. It's too heavy. It's too fucking heavy. It's been too many emotions, and trying to open up and dig in there, like, more than I already have been outside of making videos. It was just too much for my mind to handle. So I just stopped for a while. You know, it's okay, right? And I don't know if I'm gonna start making videos again necessarily. I guess I kind of felt it this morning. I don't have a title to the video yet. I don't know what the fuck I want to call this shit. I have a long way to go, by the way. So I, like, realized this. Like, I'm driving, right? I had to get gas in my fucking truck this morning. Like, I gotta get on the fucking highway. There's gonna be a lot of traffic. Like, I have a lot to talk about, or not that I have a lot to talk about. I have a lot of time kind of to talk things out. But like I said, I don't have this motivation to do so very much. I had it a little bit, and this is where I want to try to be honest with myself again. It's like, why did I start making a video this morning? because maybe I feel like I can start talking some stuff out and get somewhere and make some progress in my identity crisis or whatever crisis I'm fucking having, existential, identity, all the other fucking go down the list of shit. My therapist told me I get angry when I'm talking to him sometimes. Not at him, but like this. Like I get uplifted. I start feeling this bit of fire and passion or something. But more anger. He's like, you get pissed, man. And I'm like, yeah, why do I get fucking so mad? And I was talking to him about video games. Like I've been playing video games like pretty much my whole damn life. And I get so angry. I get so fucking angry at them because there's no challenge in my real world life. There isn't a challenge I really give a fuck about out here. You know, I'm not competitive in the sense of sports. I'm not competitive in the sense of career and making money. Like, I don't give a fuck about that. So I don't know. I'm like, why do I like Halo so goddamn much? It's competitive. It feels satisfying when you know, are doing good. And I don't feel that out in the real world, I guess. This sense of accomplishment is so strange. I really don't have it. I don't have this, like, it's not out here. It's not. It's so weird. Like, I'm like, okay, let me take up boxing. That'd be good for me. Well, I don't know necessarily, but like, let me take up a sport. But I don't want to. I don't want to do sports. I want to keep playing video games and yelling and screaming. And here's the problem. Here's the thing. Because I'm talking about the anger behind my competitiveness. When I'm losing, I get so mad, right? And I don't know what that is. I've had it my whole life. Like, I yell and fucking scream at shit. Like, I'm so tired, by the way. So, like, I just realized, like, as I'm talking, I'm like, like, I feel like a fucking zombie. Like, I feel so just, God. Like, I'm trying to talk, and my mind is like, oh, yeah, passion and talking and things like that and figuring out problems. And then my body's like, hey, can you shut the fuck up? Because you drank a lot of bourbon. Bourbon's great, by the way. Love bourbon. See, I was like going off on something, and I think about that one woman, the one that I had the little back and forths with about my YouTube and the shit that I say on here. I think about, she likes when I'm talking about all this like deep philosophical thought. And then she kind of turns away her head or turns away her attention when I start talking about my dick, especially. And even potentially like right now, oh, I love bourbon. Let me start talking about that kind of shit. And that's uninteresting. And then, oh, I'm losing the attention of my audience if I start going off in an uninteresting direction. Fuck, I'm like in the wrong lane. I'm so distracted. I'm not focused. And I don't want to be, right? But at the same time, I want to feel like I'm heard by somebody else other than me. And the attention that I keep on here, like I'm feeling like the insecurity creeping up again. Like I don't hold audience retention because I'm rambling and I'm going off in all different types of directions. And I don't have this centralized topic that I stick to for a set period of time. I am so scatterbrained. It can be very disorientating to listen to. And the only person that really can hear me is myself. And the most sense is being made to me, Matthew. But whatever, right? Like I keep trying to say that I don't want to care about that. Like, I don't want to care about who's listening. Oh, I make these videos for me. But I do care. Like, I do care who's listening. I do care whose opinion potentially would be on whatever it is that I'm saying, you know? Not like drastically, but it definitely influences me. I definitely feel an influence. Like, there's potentially people listening to whatever the fuck I'm talking about. And that makes me think, and that makes me feel self-conscious. Like whatever fucking train of thought that I was going down right now, I got derailed because that social influence does fuck with me a lot more than I like to admit. And there's a lot of things I don't like to admit, but I kind of feel better when I do. And I'm like, well, what else do I want to admit right now? I'm lost, right? But I've said that before. I've admitted that before. But I feel like, yeah, like this weirdly lost soul, I guess. Like, I don't know, like it's just, I'm directionalist and I have no meaning and I don't give a fuck about nothing. And all I keep doing is looking at fucking ass and looking at women and wanting to fuck them and trying to figure out this non-monogamy and trying to figure out if I even want to live life at all. Existential this, existential that, like philosophy and psychology and thinking too goddamn much. And I'm tired of all of it, but I have no solution to any of it right now, you know? And I really don't feel like killing myself is gonna solve a problem. Like it's weird. It's really weird when I really start thinking about suicide or whatever, right? And I'm like, oh, okay. Here's the fucking issue with that, suicide or whatever. Like, if I killed myself, like, I don't feel like, I don't know, I feel like it still exists somehow. Like, not necessarily me, but like, that's why everybody thinks about this soul or some type of shit. Like, I don't know about anything else other than I'm Matthew. I'm driving this truck. I work this job. I got an apartment, blah, blah, blah. I go down the list, and I have a YouTube channel where I talk about all this fucking shit. Like, this is all I know. This is all I've ever known. And it's all I will know, I think. I don't know what's going to happen when I die. Like, I don't. You know, I don't know if I'm going to elevate to some higher plane of some shit. I still don't really think so. Because I don't know. I don't remember anything before. You know, is this life just a big old grand test? I think about maybe this life is a constant repetition, right? Like, when I die, I just repeat it. And there's all different types of fun theories, right? When you die, and then you realize that you're about to live another life, and that's why the baby's crying, blah, 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 right? Whatever stupid bullshit people like to say about what's going to happen when you die. I don't know. And my whole point is, it's like, if I kill myself, maybe I'll keep repeating this existence, but I'll never know about it. And I said that one of my biggest fears is infinity. Or just the knowledge that things are... Here's the thing. The only constant is change, right? But here's what fucks with me and still freaks me out a little bit. A lot. It freaks me out a lot. My life is going to change. I'm going to change over time, right? And I will die. But here's what I don't want to know about. And I guess this is what freaks me out. I don't want to know about infinite existence. And this is why it's like, okay, this gets into the trippy shit, actually. It's like, okay, why? And then this has been a deep philosophical question. It's been asked through millennia. It's like, why is there something rather than nothing? Right? This is something. I'm able to talk. My hands are on a steering wheel. Like I'm alive. I'm this fleshy humanoid, whatever thing. And that's like, this is something. It's not non-existence. There is no such thing as not existence. And that's the shit that scares me. I'm like, I don't know, I'm a human being, and this is the characteristics of a human being. This is the fears and the feelings and the thinking and all of this different type of whatever shit you want to call it. Like, this is the characteristics of being a human. Like, what other shit could I possibly be, right? I don't know. Like, this is the stuff that, like, can really, like, freak me out and potentially lead me down to a panic attack. And I avoid this train of thought. And I have been avoiding it for a long time because it literally freaks me out, and I can get very lightheaded, and I'm just like, no, I don't want to go down that road. That's a little too fucked up. And I'm afraid of getting stuck, you know? I'm afraid of getting stuck in that fear of, I don't know, like my impending doom of my own human condition. Like, I keep saying that fucking same line too, but it freaks me the fuck out, like it really does. And a lot of things freak me out. I don't know. And there was this fucking Facebook reel that I was looking at this morning. I'm gonna sneeze. Oh yeah. Anyways, there was this Facebook reel I was looking at. I don't know, this fucking one guy. I don't know, David Proctor. I don't know what the fuck his name is. But he's one of them. Depression leads to anxiety, and anxiety leads to, I don't know, he's just saying all these, like, words that go together. Depression is suppression, and suppression of the anxiety, and the blah, 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 blah. And he's saying all this deep, profound fucking things, but it's not profound. It's like saying a bunch of shit that sounds good, but it really means nothing. Like I hate these people. But I just didn't get the message, or I wasn't listening properly. I'm like, fuck off. Like I know, like, and I was also, there was another one where this guy was talking about the traumas of childhood and your parents and what they did and blah, blah, blah. And you just need to learn to love your inner child. Like, you know what the fuck people keep doing and what I keep noticing? They point out the problem, just like me, right? But I don't know, I'm not coming up with some horse shit. Anyways, they point out a problem, something wrong with humanity and traumas and whatever the fuck else bullshit you're going through. They point it out, and then they give you this vague, half-assed horse shit, positivity, optimistic answer. Like, you gotta love yourself, and you gotta find the inner child inside of you and just love it. But there's no real steps to do so. They're just like, do it! Just love yourself. Love the inner child that is so feeling unsafe at this current moment in time, right? It has felt so unsafe, and you overthink, and you made this safety bubble for yourself, but you just gotta learn to love your inner child. It's like, shut the fuck up. This is horseshit, because and then, you know what these people do? They fucking hype you up and they say something relatable, and then they're like, well, to solve this problem, sign up on my www.fuckyou.com where I give you the solution to your damn it problem. It's like, suck my dick. All you're trying to do is make money off of people's desperation to feel better, and I fucking hate it. There is passion and hate. And it's amazing that I felt it right now. And you know what? It feels fucking good, right? That shit feels good. But I've been feeling like not that very often. Like this passion to just hate on something. Not hate, but like just yeah, like this is a problem, and let me... And that's the crazy thing. I'm like, there's so many problems to solve, and I don't know which one to do, because I'm like, oh, I'm having a problem, right? Or whatever. Like, and that's the other thing. It's like, I've talked to my therapist about this. It's like, whoa, Matthew, you're depressed. I'm like, well, thanks. Okay, what do I do with it? You know, like, so identifying what I'm going through doesn't really do anything, but that's the whole process of diagnosis, right? Is, well, we think you have this, and this is the solutions to potentially solve that. So we got to identify what your problem is and go towards trying to solve it. So what the fuck is my problem? Well, something's missing out of my life. What's missing? Let's go down the list of something. Passion's missing. Well, what is passion? And then you're stuck again. and then I'm exhausted again, and then I'm sick again, and then I'm tired again. Repetition road. The endless cycle of this, whatever the fuck I'm going through. You just don't know how to get out of it. And I was talking to this, I don't know, she might be listening right now. But I saw her for the last time, maybe like 2 weeks ago. She got a different job now. But she also listens to my videos. But she was saying like to me, like, it feels like I'm wasting my time talking about all this stuff and all these existential problems, and I'm very young, and, you know, and all this kind of stuff. And I'm like, well, okay. I don't know what productive means, right? Everybody's got different definitions to all these subjective fucking terms. A waste of time could be all different types of shit to some people. Or it can mean so many different things to so many different people. Like right now, currently, some entrepreneur could think that I'm wasting my time right now because I'm just working this 9-to-5 bullshit. And I could be out there fucking making millions with their bullshit Amazon Go bullshit. I don't know what the fuck people do now online. You can make lots of money, make 6 figures doing this horse shit. If you just sign up with my course through my name / whatever, you'll make as much money as I am, and you'll be happy like me. But they're not. They're miserable cunts trying to sell their horse shit to you like usual. I'm hot. Oh, man. I brushed the fuck out of my teeth this morning. I didn't take a shower like all weekend. I didn't brush my teeth. Like, this is what I mean. I'm like, I don't give a fuck. Like, it's like, I don't want to. I don't want to take care of this shell. You know? Like, I don't care about it. I took a shower this morning and I fucking brushed my teeth finally. Washed my face, washed off all the grime and dirt and filth of the weekend. You know, blood, sweat, and fucking tears. And dry skin. Oh, man. I am me. You know, like, I gotta ask myself the question again. It's like, so what feels good right now? I'm like, yeah, I'm talking. Right? Or whatever. And I felt some type of passion and flurry for a second in my words. And this video, like, just for a little bit, right? You know, and then that depression can come back so strongly, and it can come back with such ferocious ferocity. And I love these words that I use because they mean something. But they don't. They mean nothing. Nothing means anything at all. And it won't, and it never will. Nothing means anything. In the grand scheme. And I keep asking again, like, why does it have to? You know, why does it have to mean anything? God, man, I hate being a human being, but I love it at the same time. I hate it most of the time. I hate being a human. And that's the fucking annoying part. Like, I don't understand, like, what this thing is inside of me that hates being what I am, right? Not who I am, what I am, which is this human. Like, I hate being a human. And I don't know what is speaking right now. Like, it's so unsatisfied. And on Friday, I had a sense of hope for once in my life. Or it's been a long time since I felt it. And I'm like, what hope was that? Because, again, here's the thing. I've been going through this, talking a lot on here with this YouTube bullshit, and talking to myself, talking to my girlfriend, talking to my best friend, talking to my therapist, talking to people, talking, right? And I have this maybe feeling that I'm like on the cusp of breaking through whatever it is I'm in, right? Like I'm right there potentially. And now I'll finally start living my life the way I want to, or maybe I'll start just finding the solutions to the problems that I think I'm having, you know? And I'm not sure why I felt that hope, because, you know, you just get tired, dude, brother, guy, people, girl, somebody. You just get tired of the shit. You get tired of the same thing. And this is what I'm talking about. I'm like, change is good, right? Right? And maybe that's what I feel like is about to happen. But maybe, I'm not sure. There's about to be a drastic change in my life. And I don't know what it is yet. And maybe it won't even happen. But you know what's weird? I'm like, I have a good feeling about it, because whatever the fuck this is, whatever the fuck I've been going through for the past whatever amount of time, is to me like it's so exhausting and it's so draining and debilitating, and I really want to get out of it, and I feel like I might get out of it. It might happen soon, but I don't know how it's going to. Like, I guess my brain subconsciously will eventually break whatever cycle that I've been in for so long. And then I'm like, yes, oh my God, relief. And it's like I'm deluding myself right now, because I'm like, wow, like I'm going to be out of this feeling. I will. But I don't know how. but it's going to happen, right? And then that's the trick of the mind. I'm like, well, you won't feel that way forever. I'm like I might feel this way until I die, but I will die. I'm going to die. This will stop one day, whether I like it or not. This humanity, as far as I can tell, unless some new technology comes up that will make me immortal, which I really don't want to take actually. This will all end. I will die. And I'm like, relief. But for some reason, I won't do it myself, right? I won't kill myself. I just know that the end will happen. I don't know when the fuck it will, you know. And as of right now, I don't think it's going to be by my own hand. Life will take me when it will. And I'm like, oh, thank God. But like, why? Why am I so looking forward to dying? I don't know. I don't know. I guess I'm looking forward to this not being the way it is anymore. I'm looking forward to not being Matthew anymore, because I don't like Matthew. Well, you got to just learn to love yourself and love that. And thank you. You want to teach me how to do that? You know, my girlfriend always says that, like, oh, she didn't get the memo on how to love herself, right? We're both struggling with this fucking shit. Struggling to figure it out. You just gotta love yourself. I'm like, I don't know, people bullshit themselves into I love myself and now I'm safe with whatever the fuck goddamn nonsense they end up convincing themselves of. Well, I haven't found that fucking bullshit convincing moment yet. I just haven't. I don't know what it is. It's just not there for me, right? Gotta find what works for you. Well, haven't done that. I guess currently, right now, the relief that I felt is I'm going to die, which is sad, and oh my God, that's so bad. You should, feel relief not in the feeling that you're gonna die, but in the feeling of being alive and full of passion and shut the fuck up, right? And that's what I keep fucking saying and feeling around all of these different people that say all of this different type of shit. But hey, whatever, right? Whatever works for them, whatever the fuck they found, good for them, right? I still haven't, and maybe I should stop projecting and thinking that they're full of shit all because whatever the fuck they found doesn't work for me. But you know what? At the same time, that's the politically correct answer. and the politically pussy-ass stance. You know what? Fuck you people. And when I say you're full of shit, I fucking mean it. Because I feel the delusion in people. I'm not fucking stupid. Sometimes I project, but not in this fucking regard. People are full of shit. They are. They lie to themselves all the time. And that's not me projecting, and that's not me being like, well, whatever works for them, and you need to stop hating on them so goddamn much. I just listen. I don't respect it. All right, they can do whatever the fuck they want, okay? It's their life. It's their fucking choice to be a deluded, stupid fuck, distracted with their own fucking bullshit, convincing, philosophical fucking things that they found. All right, fuck them. Fuck them. I smell bullshit all the time. I talk to people every fucking day, and they're full of shit. And I'm trying to find actual relief without bullshitting myself. Whatever the fuck I think that means to me. I don't want to bullshit. I refuse to bullshit. That's what I mean. I'm trying to grab onto something, but nothing makes sense. I'm trying to grab onto a something that will help me calm the fuck down. And right now, the only relief that I ended up feeling right now is the fact that I will die. And all of this thinking, all of this overthinking, all of this philosophical whatever the fuck bullshit is going to stop. And my human condition will cease to exist. And I won't have to fucking feel any of this anymore. Because I don't like feeling. I don't like my emotions. I don't. To so many things. So unbelievably unsatisfied. I was born in the land of opportunity. But what opportunities have been presented in front of me currently? To make more money? To maximize my potential in some particular field of study? Well, unfortunately, everybody that thinks that I need to maximize my potential or I have the ability to, suck my dick. Suck my motherfucking dick. Suck it. And suck it real fucking good. Because everybody has their own projection onto me that I could be so much more than I am. Whatever the fuck they think that is. Whatever good they think is good. That they think they see in me that I'm not pursuing. Suck my dick. But hey, maybe I should shut the fuck up and stop talking in the fucking first place and making these videos for anybody. Because that's my own fault. I'm speaking about my life and what? Not liking the opinions that I'm hearing back? Well then shut the fuck up and stop talking to motherfuckers and you won't have to hear none of this shit. Right? I guess. Oh wow. Well, that was a yeah. I don't know what that was, but fucking something. I don't even know what time it is. God, I just feel the alcohol is still kind of in my body, and I'm like, ugh, I gotta work. Jesus, I want to blow my brains out. But I won't, because suicide doesn't seem to work for me. At least not as of today, or whatever. words and shit. Well, welcome back, Matthew, to the fucking fuckery, I guess, right? Made a video. I think I feel good about myself, and I can't wait to listen. So, on the dot, until, goodbye.